Most people treat their home like an expense. But what if I told you it's actually the most powerful wealth building machine you'll ever own? You just have to use it right. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to stop living in your house and start letting your house work for you. Let's make it start paying you back. Let's get real, because there's a big difference between owning a house and using it like a wealth machine. And I'm not talking about some HGTV flip this condo in 3 days nonsense. I'm talking about the long-term smart strategic moves that take you from mortgage payer to millionaire. Most folks treat their home like fancy storage units. You know, put stuff in, hang some curtains, complain about property taxes. But your house? It's not just where your Wi-Fi connects automatically, it's a silent partner in your future wealth, if you use it right. You see, your house can grow in value every year, and that's called appreciation. So while you're sleeping or while you're watching Netflix, your home could be making you richer. It's like the adult version of Santa Claus, but year round. So don't just live in your home, live through it. Let it grow, let it stretch, and let it push your financial life to the next level. Because this is how you win in real estate. Here's where most people get it twisted. Your house isn't just a monthly payment, it's an investment. But you got to treat it that way. Would you buy stocks and never check the returns? Would you start a business and never look at the profits? So, why own a home and never look at how to grow the value or tap into its potential? Equity is not just some buzzword, it's the hidden treasure in your walls. Want to pay off debt? Use your equity. Want to send your kids to college? Use your equity. Want to retire earlier than your boss thinks you can? Use your equity. Your equity is your ticket. We were raised to think our houses are merely just a place where we hang family portraits, argue over the thermostat, and hide the good snacks from the kids. It's your safe space, your pride, your castle. But guess what? Even castles have secret tunnels, and yours might lead you to financial freedom. Let me tell you a little story. I had a client, Crystal. Crystal bought her house back in 2013. She thought she was just buying a house to live in. You know, paint a couple walls, get a good couch, raise a few plants, normal stuff. But we had a chat. I said, Crystal, this home isn't just a shelter, it's a launch pad. And you know what Crystal did? She refinanced when rates were low. She took some equity out and bought another property. That rental started bringing in cash flow. A few years later, she used that same equity again to buy another property. Fast forward, Crystal's house purchased for $89,000 in 2013 is now worth $275,000. Her home made her a landlord, a business owner, and more financially free than she ever thought she could be. She didn't hit the lotto. She just stopped seeing her house as a bill and started seeing the opportunity that is inside of it. So let's talk about how to turn your home into a wealth machine. For one, refinance strategically. Lower your rate when it makes sense, or pull out equity to reinvest smartly. Number two, use home equity lines of credit. Think of this as a safety net. What if you lose your job? What if you need something to start a launch pad for you for your business? Use it to invest, not to impress. Short term rental strategies are key. Got to make a basement, a guest room, into an additional dwelling unit. That square footage could be working for you. I had a client, Steve, receiving $800 a month for a room rent from a traveling nurse in his house. Sound like a good idea? Also, look into recasting, and that's only for if you have a conventional loan. You can look into a thing called recasting your mortgage. A mortgage recast is beneficial if you wish to secure a lower monthly mortgage payment without refinancing. It doesn't require applying for a new loan. Yes, there's a service fee, but it's relatively low, and it's also a very straightforward way to put extra cash towards your principal and enjoy immediately reduced payment for the rest of your loan repayment. Also, look into invest in improvements that matter. Not just the granite countertops just so for bragging rights, but you also want to look into investing in energy efficient upgrades, as well as rental conversions or square footage to add value to the home. These are simple things that you can do to use your house and make it a money-making machine for you. Listen, if your house had a resume, it would say experiencing growing equity, building net worth, and increasing leverage opportunities. But here's what no one told us growing up. It's not just about owning a home, it's about knowing what the home can do for you. I've seen single moms buy a home, pull equity years later to pay for college. I've watched retired couples downsize and walk away with hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit. Real estate finance isn't just about rates and credit scores, it's about rewriting your future. Let me leave you with this. Your home has more than four walls and a roof. It's a foundation, it's a platform, it's a financial tool that, when used right, can bless generations. I'm not saying sell everything and live like a monk. I'm saying wake up. The wealth that's dormant in your house, it's up to you to open it. Because if you don't make your money move, it just sits. And you're not meant to just sit. You're not a tree, like Jim Rohn said. So stop just living in your house. Make your house start living for you. Let's turn your mortgage into momentum. Let's make your house a wealth machine. Smash that like if you found value in today's video. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're sitting on a house right now wondering what it could be worth or how to make it work for you, schedule an appointment with me at www.danteroyster.com or email me at dante@epic.mortgage. Because the only thing worse than a lazy house is an unused opportunity. So let's flip the script. Let's make that house work for you. And as always, have an epic day.